Why is it that you, as the third party, BC Greens, are defending DRIPA more vociferously than the government and the BC Attorney General, who's now the Premier, David Eby, that actually brought it in? Why do you think that is?
I mean, I'm just as puzzled as you are, Mo, to be totally honest. We've had months of debate and toxic debate and misinformation peddled by Eby and the Conservatives. And I think British Columbians want to see a clear course forward. DRIPA is enshrining the bare minimum standards outlined in the United Declarations of Human Rights. You know, it ensures that Indigenous people will be consulted by the government and by corporations if they want to build stuff on their land. Mm-hmm. It basically means free, prior, and informed consent.
The BC Conservatives have this line that they iterate in different ways where they say, you know, there is a duty to consult with First Nations, but First Nations don't have a veto. And we're talking about Crown lands, so that would affect things like natural resource development, whether it's mining or forestry. How do you see, you know, that argument? Do you think First Nations do have a veto when it comes to those type of natural resource development projects?
Absolutely. And I think let's flip this around to municipalities. You know, think about the community you live in. You know, if a project is going to pump sewage or wastewater into your community, or is going to...
Then I'm a NIMBY.
Yeah.
Then I turn into a NIMBY. Yeah, sure.
But I think crucially, we need to think about the process. And historically, consultation has just been a checkbox to the government. They haven't come to the table in good faith. And so, you know, nations have had to go through the court process. I think where we need to go from here is to take a proactive approach to ensure that, you know, nations aren't being pushed to this point of legal dispute, right? We need to actually invest in things like the BC Treaty Commission. We need to invest in the processes that rebuild trust and get people to the table instead of through a long, costly, and hostile court process.